Right, there we go. We're back on. Welcome back, everybody. Let me quickly mute the game audio, just as it's the theme tune or whatever of TSW5. But welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 live stream. Did a little vote in the Discord server to see basically what route. I think it was out of Kinzigtal Barn, West Coast Mainline South, or Midland Mainline. This one surprisingly won. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the Midland Mainline. We've got Yoshi, Nathan, Diamalapa, Dylan, Sam. We got Tyler. We got Foggy. Yeah, we're on. We are on 60 FPS as well. So on Streamlabs, because we're doing this from OBS. On Streamlabs, when we did 60 FPS, it would always buffer, but on here it seems okay, which is bizarre. We've got Dave in. We've got Pete, Sir Pete. Well, no data, that's probably not good. Well, hopefully it's running okay. Hey, sorry, how are you? Need your help. What should I buy, Mannheim or Boston Worcester? Probably oh, I don't know. That's tough. Boston Worcester is a cool route. It's blooming long. It goes on forever. But then Ludwigsbahn is busy. It's German, just makes it good. I'd probably go for Ludwigsbahn out of that Holy Trucker, just because it feels a bit more alive and active. Yeah, I'd probably go for Ludwigsbahn. Because yeah, that Worcester route goes on for quite some time. But yeah, Ludwigsbahn sort of short and sweet, but busy. And obviously if you've got the other German routes, all the stuff sort of goes on to it, so it's pretty good. Hello, Si. How's work? I've been on holiday for almost a week already, so yeah, it's been good. And then basically tomorrow night, going on a plane for tomorrow Sunday, like really early morning, going to Spain. Never been abroad, never been on a plane, so that's going to be fun. So if you don't hear from me, the plane's probably gone down. We need the 222 on here. Oh, yes, yeah. It takes so long to load TSW. It's been ages. I haven't even got all of the routes installed. I've got I don't think I've got many of the US freight routes installed, but it always takes forever. Do you have a stream schedule? Not really, no. The videos have schedules. They're usually 7:30 on weekdays and 9 AM holidays and weekend. But for streams, it's just whenever, really. So in between the shift work and as I'm on holiday now, it's at this time. So no, there's not a set stream schedule. As work wouldn't really work with that. Yeah, that's true. TSW with mods. Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry. Hello, Dragonheart. How are you? Yeah, it's like. Well, I think we have to get to the airport at like 3:30. The plane leaves at like 6. So yeah, got to get the bus up to the airport. Still loading. We're gonna do the 158 to begin with. And probably go from Nottingham to Leicester, and then we'll do Leicester to Derby in the HST, which is the VP 185 engined HST, which I'd say is the better one over the MTU. Once it loads us in, that is. But we got 48 people in, so thanks all for coming in. How long are we on? How long am I on? I just thought, well, off work for about 2.5 weeks, but in Spain for 5 days. So I am travelling on the train there, which will be fun. In Premier class, as they call it. Hello, Lewis. EasyJet Tyler. Hello, Jackie Dory. How are you? Is there any other German route that gives Frankfurt Fielder a run for its money? Other really good German routes, which are busy like Frankfurt. We have to have a think. Let's do this. Let's see, Midland Mainline. Oh, that one there. That's a good one. Salzburg Rosenheim, because you can get the Expert 101 on there. That's like the native route for the 101. Yeah, Salzburg Rosenheim and Riesa Dresden. They're the two routes which give Kinzigtalbahn a run for its money. Right, Midland Mainline. I know, Pete. I know. I could have gone BA, but I don't think they fly from to where I want to go. Not been on TSW since December. Nice, Dave. Very nice. Right, 158. It's been ages since I've driven the EMT one. And we're going to do one from Nottingham to... What's the time now? 4:30. 4:30. There you go, perfect. 4:30, Nottingham to Leicester. We'll just do how it is at the moment. It's literally sunny, no clouds, so we'll do that. Perfect. Well, there was, Nathan, yeah, I think that's all sorted now, though. I'll unmute the game audio in a minute as well, once we're actually in. Hello, Scout. Yeah, Riesa, Dresden and Salzburg, Rosenheim. They're like the other, what I would say, better than normal German routes. Right, let's unmute that. There we go. Oh, nice, sorry. Possibly Lewis, but I'll probably do the 158 and the 43. Right, let's get the train all set up. Where are the systems on here? AWS, DSD's already on. Set you to normal. And I think that's... Is that it? No, there's something else, isn't there? Vigilance, there we go. Pop that on. Coach lighting on. And yeah, we'll get sat down. Get the key on. Set that to neutral. And the guard would do the doors. Oh, lovely, dear Malappa. Get some nice photos then. Oh, that sounds good, Pete. It's a bit of a trek up to Heathrow, but I'll bear that in mind. Day headlight, there we go. Got a good. Now you've got a good PC. You've got to give TSW5 a go in VR. I don't have VR, unfortunately. How much do sort of cheap VRs cost? When was the last time you ran main spec up Barn? Quite a long time ago. Too long ago. Right, what are the stations? Beeston, Attenborough, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Silby, Syston and Leicester. 15 miles per hour starting speed. Well, I've never been on it, Tyler, so I don't know. I mean, should be okay. Right, let's do that. I don't think the guard... Does the guard buzz you yet on this one? Can we turn on the... Yeah, they do buzz, yeah. Alright, do that. Oh, yeah, this was like the first train they buzzed you on, I think. Right, forward. Right, let's go. Would you recommend West Coast Mainline Overshap and Blackpool branches for TSW5? They're by Just Trains, so yeah. Anything by Just Trains on Train Sim World is good. So yeah, definitely. Just going to quickly turn that up a bit. Tell me if that's a bit too noisy. I've literally put that right to the max. Although if we go on the outside, it's going to... Oh, that should be okay. Hopefully that's okay. It's a bit slow out of here. Camera has Bluetooth. That links your photos to your phone's photo. Oh, that's brilliant. Saves you transferring it all across. Have you seen the 5-circle electrification progress? I have not, no. Little brake test. Just make sure all is well. But yeah, going down to Leicester on this run. On the lovely Skyhook Games is Midland Mainline route. This route is really good. When it first came out, it was pretty crap. But over time, it's like it's really one of the best UK routes now, quality-wise. Especially with the cargo line packs as well. Oh, 222 would be great. I still want to see the Midland Mainline South though. That would just be awesome. 700, 222, backdate it of the 43 on there. That's why being mostly single track, you prefer busier routes. It's just great quality, isn't it? And you get the pacer as well, which is just... Where's the pacer? Bouncing around all over the place. Let's check the East Kilbride electrification progress. You've tried the... Oh, have I tried the Cross City mod? No, not yet. I saw Richie doing it though, did look pretty busy. It would, Matthew. Sort of surprised we haven't seen a 222 yet. Well, that would be quite a popular DLC, but maybe they're going to make a route with the 222, then it could then layer on to this route, maybe. 50 miles an hour. Hello, Wesley. How are you? We're only 2 coaches. One thing about this train you've always got to remember is turning off the DRA, because when you spawn in on this train, the DRA is on by default. So you've always got to sort of flick it off. No, I haven't got it yet. No, not yet, Holy Trucker. I'm not happy about the timetable though on console. That's awful. Does the pacer bounce around in real life? It does a lot, I've heard. Should you buy a PS5 or the PS5 Pro or the Xbox to play this game? Ooh, that's tough. I mean, the PS5 Pro doesn't really run TSW much better. It's not one of those enhanced games. It runs it slightly better, but not much better. It's tough really between Xbox and PlayStation, because obviously on Xbox you've got Flight Sim as well, which sort of boosts it up a bit. Yeah, it's tough that. Midland Mainline's your local route. Oh, that's you just then. But then PlayStation does have more sales, Scout. Or typically has more sales events than Xbox. So it probably is better on the PlayStation TSW. And there's also, you don't get the audio bug as well. And you get more sales. Although on Xbox you've got Flight Sim. This is PS5 Pro Mega. Doesn't record your trips from earlier timetable. Oh. I have Wesley yet. I think it's already out as a video. Hello Lawrence, how are you? The best freight pack, Cargo Line Volume 2. Yeah, Volume 2 is the best one. Volume 1's pretty decent, gives you the T tankers on the Midland Main Line and Great Western. Volume 3 is a bit more limited. It's only containers, which are pretty dead to be honest, and that's just East Coast Main Line, West Coast Main Line with the FCA. But Volume 2, that's the best cargo line pack. HOA's got graffiti on them. They go on to Southeastern as scenarios, Goblin Line, Great Western, and Midland Main Line. Yeah, that's by far the best cargo. Volume 2. Is the PS4 able to do Birmingham? Yeah, you can run Cross City on there. You would love to see York to Newcastle, the cross-country voyages and Azuma. Awesome. Well, we're not too far off of the first stop, Beeston. Probably am going to be a little bit late on this run. Multitask. Oh, we ain't going top speed at the moment. So just by that next bridge, I think, Beeston. And we're only 2 coaches as well. You're not responsible for the Dave graffiti. I don't believe you, Dave. You did it. What do you think the next route? Well, the next UK route for TSW. Oh, I don't know. Have we? There is anything on the road? Oh no, it's the unannounced UK route, isn't there? Which we don't know what it is yet. You'd like to see the district line? That would be cool. Is there a 2-coach stop marker here? Can't remember. Oh, there's one up there. That's a 4. We'll just go for that. That will do. Yeah, I don't think there is a 2-coach stop marker. So this is the closest thing we got to it. A 4. Cool. Here we are, and do the doors. Yeah, about 30 seconds behind. Are they opening? Slowly. Let's see, you're going to buy a PS5 because it's cheaper than the Pro. The good thing about the Pro is you do get a lot more storage, and TSW is quite a big game, and especially if you play other games as well. So that's the benefit over the Pro. It does have a lot more space, as Pete's mentioned. Because for TSW, the PS5 edition, you have to have it on your SSD. So even if you've got like an external hard drive, it's basically irrelevant. So if you've got lots and lots of routes, it might be better getting the Pro. You was looking at getting Xbox or PS5, decided to go for a PC. Fair enough. I'll have to build a PC. Scary. Wait for the guard to do his thing. Come on, hurry up. And let's go. Was it like 3, 5, 7 you do on here for the acceleration? I'm good, Zenith. Hopefully you're all well. I think I've got a 5070, 64 gigabytes of RAM, an i7. Yeah, that's the bits I can remember. It's like a train on a trampoline. You hope the unannounced route is maybe the southwest main line. That would be brilliant. Waterloo to Basingstoke, 444, 450 and 455. That would be awesome. Imagine that. That would be a route and a half. Basingstoke, that's probably quite a way away though, isn't it? Or what about the Portsmouth direct line? Ah, cheers Pete. Thanks Joey. Is a little bit shorter. When TSW6 comes out, you would like to go south next. Lovely, Wesley. I love the one we just assume it's going to be like TSW6, but then it's probably the sort of correct assumption. But you never know. What if 222s were added for this? That would be cool. But this is the 158, the Express Sprinter, which is on the Midland Main Line. And then there's also a separate add-on for the Edinburgh-Glasgow route. You can get the ScotRail 158, which I'm still waiting for the 5-circle timetable, whether that's ever going to happen. Out of the talks we do not have in TSW, what would you like to see? Southwest. Yeah, Southwest. Well, yeah, probably Southwest, yeah. We've already got Southeastern, we've already got Southern, that was a brilliant talk. So, yeah, probably Southwest. Either Southwest Trains or Southwestern Railway. Coming into Attenborough. Only 79 to TSW7. Well predicted. Here we are. Attenborough Station. Is there a stop marker at this one? Let's go up to the signal, I suppose. Cool, here we are. See these trains quite a lot at Southampton. Basically in this livery as well. Because it's the ex-Southwest Trains livery on the 158s, which is near enough the same as the EMT livery. So see these trains quite a lot at Southampton on the Romsey and Salisbury services. Picking up time now, another couple of minutes. It looks really nice, Daniel. Yeah, the EMR refurb. Very nice. Right, let's press left door lock now. Let the guard do it a bit early. Takes a while on this train to shut the doors as the guard does them. Is there a... yeah, yeah, good. Just get that off. Can't really see the signal. Definitely Lewis, yeah, that would be the one I'd like to see. GBRF would be great, especially for the RHTT runs. And we're off. It is East Midlands Parkway next. Let's get a shot. So still 80, I believe. There he goes. Yeah, this is the Midland Mainline route. This is the route map. So Nottingham's up here, Derby's over here, where the greatest gathering's happening, and then Leicester's down here. So it's like a Y-shaped route. So it's not just A to B. It's a good route. That's a good scout. Thanks for coming in. And there's the HSC which you get with the route. That's what we'll drive next. So we speed up. You'd like to see the Airedale and Wharfdale lines from Leeds to Skipton, Bradford, and the Ilkley route. Is that Ilkley? It is good, yeah. Hello Bob, hopefully you're all well, I'm all good. You've noticed on West Coast Mainline Carlisle, the 47s have Intercity Raspberry Ripple with ScotRail branding. I think I know the one you're on about. So that line off to the right there, that's the one which goes off to, that's like the triangle, so that goes off to Derby. I think it's there it goes off. Was that the one to Totton? No, I think that's the one that goes off to... Well, no, it might be a bit further up. Hello Zenith, there you go. Check Zenith out. Yeah, that is where it goes off, I think. Or is it here? Nice bit of speed on us. Let's get the window shut. Bit noisy. No, it's here. Yeah, I think it's here where the line goes off to Derby. So if you had the junction indicator here, you'd be going across, and it's like 10 miles an hour. It's quite slow. Yeah, so that goes off to Derby there. I think the other bit goes off to Totton. Then you've got Ratcliffe Power Station. Sheffield to Manchester through the Hope Valley. That'll be pretty pretty. There's a Hamburg map on TS Classic. We've actually played that before. Back near Christmas we played that, although I would like to get back to it. You want to enter mile 5, you're on 4 still. On 25, that's coming down quite a bit. Actually just in time for that. Oh, just. I have not driven this route in a little while, not on the slow lines for a while. 25 across there. And that's a 40. I think this should extend to Lincoln too. I think this is was this like the Red Hill Bridge and then the Red Hill Tunnel? Which we're going over here. And then just through here is East Midlands Parkway, which is the sort of the nearest stop to East Midlands Airport. That's weird. It says we got a headlight on, and we also got a tail light on at the front. Not sure that's correct. We shouldn't have a tail light on. Yeah, day headlight. That's what we're set to. Yeah, that's fine. That's weird. Do you know how much it is on PS5? I can find that out. Ooh, there's a shed there, I think. We do, Wesley, yeah, although we're on PS5 Pro for this. So I prefer playing TSW on the console. Much easier. Nah, just JNA's on that one. Moorgate to Stevenage via Hertford North. Oh, like a 717 or backdated to have a 313? The brakes on this are a bit... yeah. Yeah, well, the brakes are not great on this one. A little bit past the marker. That was a bit of a dodgy stop. Here we are though. Yeah, the brakes aren't as good as I remember them on the 158. Probably more realistic. That'll be good, Bob. Yeah. This is East Midlands Parkway. Right, let me find how much the game is on the PlayStation Store. It's not like $39.99, is it? PlayStation Store. Let me have a look. What's it? Loughborough next? Yeah, Loughborough. That's the next one. So we're sort of on time. Bit of a dodgy stop at that one, but that's alright. Train Sim World. Just getting the price of the game. Right, into 3. Train Sim 5. There's lots of additions to it. The deluxe edition is £59.99. The standard edition is 40 quid, 39.99. But there's like regional versions you can get as well, which are 29.99. What UK route would you like Dovetail to do next? Midland Mainline South. Well, there's a few. Midland Mainline South, East Coast Mainline South, West Coast Way, or just anything in the southeast. I'm happy with. Up to 75. What's the best approach to TSW? Oh, in a station. Frankfurt's quite a nice approach. Hamburg as well. For the German side of things. For UK stuff, not too sure actually. What does everyone think? What's the best approach to a UK station in TSW? There's a HST. The Penistone line from Huddersfield to Sheffield, 150 and 158. You'd like to see 717 in the game. Feel it's a bit of a distance to Loughborough. Yeah, we'll go all the way down to Leicester and then we'll jump in the HST and we'll do a run up to either Derby or Nottingham. I mean, if there's one already there, we'll just jump in it. Let's get a nice shot here. It's a good looking route, this one. Oh, Blackpool North, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because you see Blackpool Tower, don't you, from sort of ages. Yeah, that's a good one, Blackpool North. That's a really good one, actually. You'd like them to do your main line, Great Eastern Main Line? That would be a good one. It'd be a busy one. Hopefully if they would do the Great Eastern Main Line, they would backdate it to when you had good trains running on it. The 90s with the Mark IIIs. Although 745 would be okay. Yeah, so we're on the main trunk part of the route now. Oh, hello. There we go, all good. If only we could go south of Leicester though. Leicester down to Bedford and then Bedford down to St Pancras. Do you think... Well, you should get a PC or PS5 Pro. Depends what you want to play. Yeah, it depends what sort of games you want to play. Like, if it's just TSW, maybe a console. But if you want to play like Train Sim Classic and all those sorts of games. Fair enough, Aaron. I think it's like 30. Is it like 30 miles per hour into Loughborough? I think it slows right down. Yeah, it's quite a bit, Lewis. It's quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure a lot of work's gone into it to make it that price. Yeah, I'm not too interested at the moment in it. I'd be more interested in the Valenza HST EP, which has just come out. Or the pack, which has just come out. Hello, Victor. How are you? Oh, come in. Yeah, not a bad trench drive though, the 158. It's a good one. So you got 51p points. Thanks everybody for coming in on this. It's Friday night, isn't it? Actually, yeah, on this Friday night for a bit of Train Sim World. Hey Adam, can we get some hellos in the chat? Adam's one of the cool people who made this route and make it better constantly. This route will get even better on Monday. Very good. We are driving slightly cautiously as well, so my knowledge of this route isn't like really good. Not like East Coast Way and BML good. Yeah, so the last time I played this route, well, it was actually yesterday in the 66. But that was just sort of from Mount Sorrel down to Leicester. Got a double yellow, so we're not too far off Loughborough. Brighton to Portsmouth, that would be cool. That'd be busy. Double yellow at Loughborough is already in the game. It would make sense to add the GCR. That'd be a cool heritage railway to add. Can't they go faster than 25 miles an hour as well? It's like one of the only few heritage railways where they can, on some, occasions, go faster. As it's double track, I think. How much is this route? I can find it, but I think it'll be £24.99. A single yellow coming up. Ooh, flashing as well. Warning for a 50. Yeah, everybody say hello, Adam, in the chat. Adam's cool. There's a shed. What's it got? Tea tankers? Yeah, tea tanker. Oh no, they're not tea tankers. They're the, I think, cement wagons from Tees Valley, I think. It's the only preserved main line with a double track layout. Ah. Yeah, we're driving cautiously. But yeah, it should be on the approach now. We had a flash in yellow, so we should have the, well, we do have the road already with the junction indicator. 50, we're going at 40, so that's okay. Would your East Coast Mainline route transfer to TSW5? If you've got it on TSW4, then yes, as long as it's on the same platform. Oh, 50% off on Steam, nice. Right, across we go. And then into Loughborough. Now, I've got the PS store up at the moment, so I can quickly have a little look. See, does the speed come down even more into Loughborough? I thought there was a 30 somewhere. Midland Mainline. But yeah, there is a sale on Steam, as Adam mentioned, at the moment. Midland Mainline on PlayStation is £29.99. Yeah, £29.99. And yeah, 50% off on Steam at the moment. PCA wagons. One of the list is open wagons in the train selector on free roam stuff. Yeah, they're cement ones, I think, aren't they? So they came with the Class 31. Here we are, this is Loughborough. Cool. I think it's a guess when you're in the platform type one. So we'll stop down by where everybody's standing. And here we are, this is Loughborough. Right side door release. Here we are. So we're getting there. And you've got that factory over there. Is it the brush factory? It's got some. I know there's a mod which adds like an iconic. Well, it's some sort of iconic building there. Is it the brush factory or something like that? This one here. I know there's a mod on the PC one which adds in like a big sign. Do you know the Steam Deck? I do know the Steam Deck. But you can't use the AP150 on there. Let's get the doors shut. You'd like Just Trains to make us a Class 70. That'd be cool. Oh, Brushworks, yeah. Have I looked at the ScotRail 158? Yes. And you really want that on 5 circle. Right, let's get going. Barrow upon Saw next. And let's go. Ah, it's a trademark sign, so it couldn't be added officially. That makes sense. And we're off. On the slows down to Leicester. So we should be at Leicester, what, about 20 minutes or so? Ish. And we get to pass Mount Sorrow as well, so we get to see all of the Cargo Line Volume 2 stuff in there. What trains would I get on the West Coast Mainline route? Is it just the 350? The base trains are the 350 and the best one, the 377. And then the deluxe, oh, and the 66. You get the 66 as well. And then the deluxe edition, or if you can buy it separately, you can get the 390. Oh yeah, 72 stuck as well. Yeah, so you get 4 trains. 350 is the Focus. Let's get that up. Speed up. So was it 3 miles it was? So we've gone under the GCR now, which is not that one. Oh hello, over there. Well, that's what we're going to be driving next. What a cool train. That's the best HST as well, out of the 2 in the game. Up to 65. On this nice summer's evening, or well, early summer or late spring evening run. Yeah, we've got 56 people in there, so thanks everybody for coming in. I did put a vote up in the Discord server for which route we were going to do. It was either West Coast Mainline, Kinzigtailbahn, or this one, and this one won by quite a bit. So good choice. It is, yeah. That's if you like commuter stuff. Goblin 710, yeah. And the 378 as well. Well, I think that you have to have Goblin, don't you, for the 710 to activate, which then activates the 378 substitution. That's a good one. Hello, Salty. I'm okay. Hopefully you're all well. The Class 810 Auroras are replacing the 222 Meridians. More IETs. Well, the 810s actually do look pretty nice, though. Cheers, Salty. It's not often, but we're back. How long are we staying live for? Well, we'll go down to Leicester, and then we'll go up to either Nottingham or Dart, but basically whatever the first HST is in, we'll go back up. Cool. We got 8:06 for this run though. Let's coast it. Yeah, cool thing about this route is you can get the cargo line packs for it, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And then I believe Volume 3, as and when, will also add to this route as well. Not 60, I don't think we're too far off now. Barrow upon Soar, it's quite a small little station, Barrow upon Soar as well. So we've got to be careful. Yeah, there it is there. Tucked away. That's all good, Zenith. It's all optional. No worries. If someone does another HST, they really need to have the Paxman Valenta engines. Maybe on like a backdated route. Well, it would have to be backdated, wouldn't it, for a Valenta? That'd be cool, though. This is Barrow. I'm coming in a bit more slowly into the stations, as we found out the brakes on this are a bit cheesy. And here we are. Probably right down to the end here as well, as it's quite a diddy little station. So it's all of them are now. Silby and Syston are both tiny little stations. And here we are. Cool, right. 3, neutral, and doors. New Midland Mainline patch coming Monday. It will add TSW5 track shadows. Awesome. For the 158, driving intermodals using volume 3 and loads of little scenic tweaks. Like it. Like it. Very cool. That's all good, Adam. That's all good. Well, there were sort of the 3 routes I wanted to play. Oh, hello. Syston doesn't have any services, apparently. That's it. That's it. No more today. Yeah, it was out of 3 routes. West Coast Mainline, Kinzig, Talbot and this one. That was sort of the ones I all wanted to play. But the Discord spoke. Right, let's do that. 3 minutes. We were late. Brilliant. Get the door shut, guard. Come on. Quickly buzz us. I need to go. No, glad we're back on here. It's a nice route. Not too long, not too short. A nice bit of variety to it. Right. There you go. And let's go. So we get to put. Oh, there you go. It's back now. We've got the 1648 to Lincoln. That's not R1, is it? What time's R1 in the game? Well, not the 1707. We're a bit later. What do you put in neutral? Is that common in real life? Yes. Yeah. Should put it into neutral when you're at a station or a red signal. When will the 175s enter Great Western Railway? Not sure. Hey, cheers, Gary. That's very nice of you. Upgrade membership to first class. Welcome to first class on this train. Come in the cab. Sit in the second man seat. Much appreciated, Gary. Oh, and this is where we're passing Mount Sorrel as well here. Zoom ahead. Which is usually full up of HOAs. I can see something in there at the moment. This is why Cargo Line Volume 2 is the best out of the Cargo Line, because this whole terminal here gets usage. There's not many here at the moment, but yeah, look at the HOA, look at that. Love them. And they got graffiti on them as well, which just makes them that even more sort of nitty and gritty. Yeah, so this whole terminal here gets basically becomes usable with Volume 2 of Cargo Line. That's another good reason, yeah, stops it from going off. Cool. So not too far to the next stop. Which actually, let me see the price of Cargo Line on Steam at the moment. So I assume that's probably on the sale as well. Whilst also paying attention to where the next stop is, which I know it's not that much further along. Aggregate. Cargo Line. Volume 2. Yeah, Volume 2 at the moment is $6.99 and Volume 1 is only $4.99. Yeah, 30% off that's on. Yeah, if you haven't got Cargo Line Volume 2, recommend that one. Just because of how much it adds to this route. There are 4 loading operations throughout the day, 4 inbound empties and 4 outbound loaded. Makes sense, I suppose it's just come out. And this is the next stop. Well, yeah, just up there, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, give you a small discount on Volume 3. As we come into Selby. I think that's how you Selby. Fair enough, Sam. Well, the Expert 101 has that, and that's yeah, expert mode. But that would be cool. Saves putting them on every time. But could that be something which is added? I mean, Adam, you're here at the moment. Could safety systems on by default be something which could be added? As with the Expert 101, you can either, I think if Expert mode's on, they're on by default, but if you turn Expert mode off, they're off by default. Could that be something added to these trains? Here we are, let's do the doors. You can drive a 37 in tow. Yeah, you can, yeah, with the Euro Phoenix 37 pack. As a HST. Nice. The ones you're really looking forward to, the 86, the revamped 142, and the German E94. That looks like a beast, doesn't it, the E94? Will you look at Manchester Commuter? Yes. Yeah, it's ATS, so should be good. Let's get the doors shut. 4 minutes late. And on to the next stop. Syston or Syston, one of them. The consensus with safety systems on by default was more of a hindrance than a benefit. Let's do that, and do that, and let's go into 3. You love in Wales, you're very excited about the new 142 as well. That's pretty cool, sort of in the Arriva livery with like the little sticker over it for Transport for Wales. I think they're doing a backdated timetable as well, so that'll be cool to see. Clownline was amazing at Vic today. Awesome. Look at that. Does look good. And we're off. Almost want death, but hey ho. What a gorgeous looking livery. What does everyone prefer, the EMT livery or the EMR livery? Basically this livery or the new purple and the purpley one. Are the 378s part of the Electrostar family? Yeah, basically. Well, they are, but their nickname's the Capital Star. How long does the time, the journeys last on here? Well, this is one of the longest ones. This is 53 minutes long, which is the all-stopper between Nottingham and Leicester. And then the shortest services are about 25 minutes, and that's the HST runs, the fast HST runs. And you've also got the Derby to Nottingham services as well. They're about 25 minutes. And a white stripes, fair enough. Hello Concord, how are you? Welcome in. You prefer EMT. Okay, a lot more EMC there. 2 more electrostars to be added. I'd like to see the 376. That'd be a nice one to see in the game on some sort of southeastern metro route. Or just some more subclasses of the 377. Any Electrostar would be more than welcome. So it's 55? 50. Oh, we're going at 52 at the moment, so that's quite easy to get down to. Class 47 or 37? That's a tough one. Probably a 47. But if we're talking like in the game, yeah, 47. The JT 47. And the Athena one ain't too bad either, but the JT 47. Yeah, so I'd say 47. And it comes down to, is it 20? So it becomes bi-directional, a single track for Syston. And Electrostar better be at the greatest gathering, if not that would be criminal. You would think they would be taking one up there, considering that is literally where they were built, in Derby. Surely, that's got to be an Electrostar. Maybe like one of the last announcements. And that's the line off down to, I think, Mowbray? It's got a funny old name, but that goes off down there. Which doesn't get many services, I don't think. Or not on this timetable. And that's a 20-mile-an-hour limit. You'd just like to see 35005 Canadian Pacific added to the game. Entirely built by a woman in real life. Oh, nice. Was that something built during the war? Have you seen you can start 18 to be a train driver? Yeah, they are putting down the age limit. Down to, yeah, 18. Personally, I think, well, I mean, I mean, I think there's like 2 years. There's like 2 years of training before you actually would be sort of driving. But I feel like it should be but get into the railway first and then progress. Which I mean, 18 is already the limit to go on the railway, but I feel like train driving jobs should be more internal. So you sort of have to be on the railway first, then because like the old days where you sort of progress up and up and up. But yeah, they have lowered it. And here we are. This is Syston. Good luck, Zenith. Probably going to start out on the buses. Also, fair enough. I mean, you're pretty close to the depot, so don't blame you. Hello, Hugh. How are you? And here we are. This is Syston. Nice, Aaron. Here we are. And let's open the doors. Is the bell light on? I don't know if the bell. I think that's the light on. I can't see the bell lights on. Oh, it is on. Yeah. Cool. There's the map. Oh, well, there was the map, and we got blocked out the way by an NPC. Well, we're quite late. We're 6 minutes late. What's going on? Not thanks. I don't know if that's going to say not good thanks or good thanks. I don't know. Let's get the... not bad, but that's good then. Right, let's get the doors shut. Hello, Parrot. How are you? Welcome in. So, those doors shut. I think this was the first train to have actual sort of a guard on it. There you go. Now these doors shut and then we'll get the buzz buzz. Fair enough, Aaron. And we're off. I'd still say that the best thing to do is just get your foot in. Get your foot in the door on the railway. Gate line, dispatch, one of those roles. Do that for a little while and then progress up. Then you sort of get that experience first. Like I'm on my second role now. Started off dispatch and well, now on the trains. A bit of TFW driver, you don't actually mind the 150s, awesome. There is a good sale on Steam, yes. Yeah, up to 65 I think it said. I was able to convince the powers that be they won't mix traffic when they're clearly not. Hello Ollie, 2011 to 13. Probably. Welcome in, welcome in. Even Greater Anglia need drivers. I don't see Sam. Well, not too long then. Getting there. So it's considered applying to be SPB train driver. The only problem is the requirement to speak two Swiss languages. Oh. Nice, Hugh. I don't do much guard mode, but that's a good one to do it on because you're just stopping so sort of frequently. So that's a good thing about guard mode on the Cardiff route. Hey, awesome, Crimson. You get to do the doors. That's fun. Yeah, my role we don't get to do the ding ding or the doors. Yeah, that'll be fun. No, good luck with it. What depot would that be based out of? I assume what, Tunbridge? Ashford? I think that's it. Ashford and Tunbridge or Gillingham? Faversham? Don't know the southeastern ones that well. I know Tunbridge is one of the main ones. What's your favourite train in service? Well, slightly biased, but it'll be the 377. Nice, Zenith. That's a good way to work up to a driver, become a guard, and then go up to driver. Or, well, my role, be on the trains, basically. There's a lot of people within my role and guards go up to driver. Probably try the Welsh route soon. Nice. Oh yes. there you go to London, run Romeo 97 cancels at Purley. You got a 700 from platform 1. So almost at Leicester, and then yeah, we'll go over to the other platform, see what the first HST is going back up. If it's too long, we'll just go out and go back in. But if not, we'll wait, 5 minutes and then go back up. Adding a service to Cleethorpes from late next year. They're also adding a Brighton to Newcastle service. Well, they want to. But it takes like 7 hours, which is quite a while. The 465, love the sound of them. And the networkers. Oh, Ashford, lovely crimson. Very nice. Very pretty routes you'll be working on then. Up to, I suppose, yeah, Canterbury, Ramsgate, along the coast. And also probably to Tunbridge. Would you work the Medway Valley line? Or would that come under Tunbridge? Would you recommend getting 5 Circle? Really, for 5 Circle, wait until the 158 timetable comes to that. I mean, it's decent as it is. You got the Leven branch now as well. But really, that's the one thing sort of keeping me back from 5 Circle. I'm waiting for the 158 timetable to go on there. As when that comes out, I'd then suggest getting 5 Circle and the ScotRail 158. So probably get it on sale at the moment, but I'd probably hold off until. Oh, we're coming across here, are we? It's not here, is it? Or is it? No, not here. Yeah, I mean the junction indicator wasn't lit, was it? So no, not here. And we come across at the next crossover. We're coming up to Leicester. We are running a few minutes late, but that's okay. Hey, Laserjet, 25 months, much appreciated, mate. Mad, isn't it? 2 years and a bit already. Like, what? How do you know if the signal's not red or yellow? Well, because you just see the signal. See the signal and then, well, react to it. 357s would be cool. Fair enough, Matt. Cool. Oh, I don't know, Bob. What are the Class 88s? And there's those new ones, isn't there? 90 something. Probably one of those. Even Thomas is on the Steam sale. Must be. I haven't played Thomas since I completed it. It's not really something I was interested in. I showed it off, gave it a good showing, but haven't played it since. Hey, evening GMD, how are you? Welcome in. Here, there we go. Future DWR content, awesome. Oh, so they did mention the license, didn't they? That's good, that. Nice bit of flange. Oh yeah, coming into Leicester. I think you usually come into the loop platform here. There's the Euro Phoenix 37. Which, Adam, if you're still watching, wasn't that one of your sort of last DLCs for Dovetail, wasn't it? That's a good one. And 15 miles an hour. That's something different. West Coast Manly want to go train spot in there so bad. Oh yeah, a bit of flange, Pete, a bit more for you. Ready? There we go. Have a bit of flange. Yeah, coming into Leicester. A few minutes late, better late than never. And yeah, we'll go over to the other platform, see how long it is until there might be another HST. If not, we'll load out and go back in. You actually brought the 37 the other day. Awesome. Adds quite a bit to all the different routes as well. I mean, obviously the main route is southeastern, but it comes onto here as well. There we are, stopping down there. Here we are. We made it. We did it. Your local station is Dawn Totley. Lovely. Right, let's do that. Put the tail lights on. This would then go back up to Lincoln. I think this one come from. Do that. Hang on. No, not that way. Where is it? That way. You see voyages every day. Oh, we've got to close the doors as well. Is it going to do that? It is doing it. Nice. Let's see how badly we did. Could do Zenith, could do. Well, one thing for any the OMSI, I haven't done any OMSI in a while. That wasn't too bad. Look at that. Tiny bits, but that was for the 25 limit just before East Midlands Parkway. Well, we were a little bit late to that, but not too bad. Let's return to free roam. Yeah, there won't be any OMSI videos for. Oh, this actually goes back out in a couple of minutes. Tempting. Yeah, there won't be any OMSI videos for a tiny while. Still got to get everything up and running on the new PC for it. Loads and loads of different downloads. Right, let's have a look. Oh, we can click on here actually, can't we? When's the next HST? Sheffield 40 past. That's a bit too long. What about this platform? No. Could take this. No, let's do the HST. So we'll load out and go back in. You live near Wellingborough, lovely. No, it has improved. Yeah, we'll go back out. It's been good fun. Thanks everybody for coming in. We've got 62 people in. That is a lot of people. So thanks everybody for coming in on the Friday evening for a bit of the Midland Mainline. Which it is 50% off at the moment on Steam. As we load out. And yeah, I'll show you the other train you get with the route. The HST. To the trains, Midland Mainline. HST. We'll do the long one. And we'll do something. What's it? 5:30. What we got? Oh, these ones are to. Oh, is there one from Derby? Or to Sheffield? Might be going back to Nottingham. No, let's go back to. I want to go to Derby, ideally. Let's see. There's a few more here. Sheffield, St Pancras. We'll do that one. Oh no, was it 5:30? That one. There you go. We'll do that one. 1 Delta 5-4. We'll do clear weather. There you go. So we're going up to Derby now. Yeah, this one does sound better. Nice, Aaron. Nice. Oh, need the tail bar on there. Looking good. Cool. Right, here we are. This is the VP185 HST. It does sound very nice. Right, that goes off. That goes off as well. AWS. I think it's over here on this one. Is it over here somewhere? I don't remember seeing AWS on this one. Let's quickly do the key. Oh, it's already on. Hang on. Okay. Lights, day headlamp. Yeah, you can't use GSMR on this one. Let's do the doors. Here we are, though. Look at that. What a nice looking train. That probably is a bit noisy, though, isn't it? Pull that down a bit. There's another one coming in. So you've got the Mark III's behind. We're going to be calling at Loughborough, East Midlands. Oh, we're quite a slow one actually. Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway, Long Eaton as well. Really? And Derby. Yeah, well, we're a slow one. Are there going to be any new trains on PS5? Frankfurt S-Bahn. That's going to be coming soon. It is a good looking train. Right, brakes take ages to come off though. Loughborough is the next stop in just 10 minutes actually, so we don't really have too long. Touch the vigilance now. Here we go. Let's watch it leaving. It's just a cool train. Look at that. Let's try some World 6 coming. Potentially, Mickey. Potentially. Cheers, Aaron. Look at that. Really good. The livery as well is just great. And we're off. Get the power car roaring out behind as well. Why not? It's one of the best looking in the game. Right, off we go. I think it was 40. Hello Ben, how are you? Yeah, I do prefer this one over the MTU. Because I was a bit confused when people started saying MTU VP185 Valenta. I was like, what? What are they? But they're the different engines which the HST has. So you've got the VP, nowadays you've got the VP185 and the MTU. So the one we have on Great Western Express is the MTU engined HST. And the one we have on here is the VP185 engined HST. Much prefer the VP185. Lovely, Ben. Released before GTA 6. Yeah, it should be good. We're tuning into your live stream for that. Cheers, GA. I probably will do a first look on console, just because we do console primarily. And then we'll then do a follow-up. Basically, we'll release another video straight after. And that will be on the PC version with all the layers. Still a bit disappointed with that though, the fact that the consoles are not getting the full timetable. But I'll probably will end up doing the first look on console. Actually, let me put a poll in the chat. What would you guys prefer? Let's quickly pop that in. First look for Frankfurt S-Bahn. Let's see. Oh, hello. Yeah, doing the button. PS5 Pro reduced timetable. I'm putting a poll up so that I can, yeah, because we don't stream before that. PC full timetable. We can spell it right. Yeah, what should we do the first look on? Just so I sort of know, because I mean PC, yeah, would be the full timetable, but then PS5 is what we sort of, that's our platform, so that's the main one we do stuff on. Oh, nice, Aaron. Let's see. How do you afford so many packs? Very nicely, Dovetail will give me keys to show it off. But prior to 2021, and I still do, I buy lots of Train Sim Classic DLC still, and even Train Sim World DLC. Not all of them though. I bought the cheap one, the Colnarchan 423. Bought that the other day. So yeah, CSW DLC. I do get keys for. But yeah, a lot of things I still do buy for Train Sim, the old Train Sim. Bits and pieces on there. You make me want to drive. This is good. It's good. Yeah, this is on all platforms, this route. Hello Luke, how are you? So I'm not good with the speed limits on this route. So I think it changes quite a bit on this line as well, on the fast. Like 110, 120, 110, it changes a bit. So we'll stay at about, what are we going, about 105 at the moment. Yeah, another train, 120 now. I don't think that'll last for long though. So at the moment PC is winning, but not by a huge margin. Again, feel free to vote in the poll. What should we do the first look for the Frankfurt route on? PC or PS5 Pro? I'll take it into consideration. So yeah, our main platform is console, but considering there's going to be a reduced timetable, it might be better to do it on PC. Good to hear, Luke. Are you excited for the GWE remaster? Yes, it should be good. I mean, from the screenshots, it looks great. That's just downtime, yeah. And once we see Barrow upon Soar, we know we're 3 miles out of Loughborough, which at 100 miles an hour is quite, you know, that will come across quite quickly. Nice, Aaron. It's good. Yeah, at 110 again now. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see, Luke. This is Selby. Do I like driving train? Well, on this game, yeah, it's fun. And in real life, I don't drive trains. Instead, I check tickets. Hello, Foggy. How are you? And Gregory, how are you? This is Mount Sorrel coming up. And yeah, once we get past Barrow upon Soar, we'll think about slowing. That train there, that's the train we would have driven had we stayed on that 158 service. That would have been that one. The 29 past out of Leicester. That'd be good flying. I can't ever see it being London to Cambridge on the East Coast Main Line. Maybe something like London to Peterborough. Probably not Cambridge though. Unless they went via, well, the Greater Anglia way. How are you, Gregory? Do you think Train Sim will stop making their games for old gen? Definitely. Definitely. 110. Have an Intercity 225. That would be grand. That would be brilliant. Surprised we haven't seen it yet. Right. Let's think about popping the brakes on. Just maybe sort of step 1, step 2 for now. Because yeah, Barrow upon Soar to Loughborough was only 3 miles, and at 100 miles an hour, you know, that's not that far. That'll be nice to see, Laserjet. Train Sim, enjoy it. How are you? $120 for the HS. Just it continuously changes on here. 120 now. Hello, Alicia. You're a fairly new train spotter based in Spalding. Lovely. Well, welcome in. You just use the HST instead. Let's go about 65 now. It's probably got about 1.5 miles to Loughborough. So we probably are being a bit slow. Although saying that, it's not actually too far now, is it? No, not far at all. So we're the 2+6, I believe we were. So we're looking for the 2+6 stop marker. Oh, 8 coach stop. If you remind me, Aaron, yes, we can do that. Yeah, this is Loughborough. Good train to enjoy, good. Lovely train. You're for a class 90. Again, we probably are going a bit slow. Although you have got to be careful on the HSTs, the brakes aren't brilliant. I mean, the Train Sim Classic, the AP pack for it, the brakes are just horrible. They're like cheese. Any thoughts on what's coming with the gameplay pack? Gameplay pack for which route? Oh, was that the one on the road map? Which I think just said gameplay pack. Not sure. Probably will be to the end of the platform here, I'd assume. Yeah, I think it is just to the end. Maybe a 66, maybe. Bit of concentration coming into here. Yeah, this is Loughborough. Let's set that to neutral, or engine only, and left side door release. Missed a few platforms with this type of train. Yeah, it's be a tricky one. But we're near enough on time. Pinning 350 at laters. There you go. What Foggy Style said, Flying Scotsman. And East Midlands Parkway next, which isn't that far. Oh, what unlocked doors for like 1 second? Let's just open one up. I wonder if that will count. Does that count? No, it doesn't count. Can we quickly open them up again? And now close them. There you go. Everyone's going to get shut in the doors. Right, let's do that. East Midlands Parkway. Forward. Wait for the brakes to eventually release. A little bit of power. They do something with the Freightliner license. That'll be nice to see. In fact, that'll be very nice to see. And let's go. There's another service coming in. Obviously a stopper as well. Cool. Yeah, East Midlands Parkway. And then after that we then branch off onto top of the Derby part of the route. 125 miles an hour for the HST, although I doubt we're going to be able to get up to that in the 6 miles we have between here and East Midlands Parkway. As again, 6 miles at 100 miles an hour is nothing. All the way, yeah, it does, yeah. Let's get a little flyby shot whilst we can get it at this speed. There we go, look at that. In the beautiful EMT livery. There we go. But I wonder what Skyhook will do next. So we know we're doing that. We know they're doing Cargo Line Volume 4. But I don't think we know if they're doing anything else, do we? I don't think so. Yeah, so I wonder what Skyhook will do after Cargo Line Volume 4. Would be quite cool to maybe see them do another bit of the Midland Mainline. Your PS5, you've got it at Christmas, nice. Oh, you've already got a PS5. Nice. I thought you were saying earlier whether to take a PS5 or PC. They'll bring a 222 to this soon and a 156. Maybe Luke. I think it's probably, I mean, it's been a couple of years now since this route's come out. So I'd imagine more than likely we'll just get another route with a 222 which would then layer onto this. That's what I'm thinking. That's probably the more likely scenario now. That's what the 20, you think? Yes, we haven't heard about the DRS-20 in a while. Well, we don't know it's going to be a DRS-20, but it seems more than likely. What was that on the season of reveals? And it was like straight away everyone was like, that's DRS. So yeah, possibly. Extended to Sheffield from Derby, Nottingham. That'll be cool. This train is also in Transport Fever too. Yeah, you got a few mods on there now, isn't there, on console? Again, we're taking it a bit slower than we than they probably would in real life. But obviously, yeah, we don't play this route that often, so TSE was such a good, it still is a good game. So fairly soon we should see the power station, and then we know we're not too far off East Midlands Parkway. And yeah, the render distance for the power station is huge now. Whereas when the route first come out, it was really diddy. Like it would literally load in after you'd gone through the was it the Red Hill Tunnel? But now you can see it for miles. Hey Mick, how are you? I'm all good, hopefully you're all well. Class 197 to the Cardiff Central line. Midland Main London to Bedford. Now that would be very good. In fact, that would be awesome. And there's the power station, and the next station is sort of just next to that. And we're still going at 80 miles per hour. So yeah, we probably are going slower than what we need to do, but that'd be nice flying Scotsman, wouldn't it? But I think that's probably unlikely. Yeah, no, Midland Mainline South, that would be a very good route. It depends, would you backdate it so you can have this train, or would you have it modern day, because then you can have the 360 with the Luton Airport Express? That's the tough decision. Modern day Midland Mainline South, or backdated Midland Mainline South, just by a few years, so you can have the HST. I mean, what year did the HSTs get retired from the Midland Main Line? Was it? But it was before the 360s coming, I think, wasn't it? Hey Noah, I'm all good. Hopefully you're all well. Nottingham to Norwich would be cool. Sort of a cross-country route. Hello Hannah as well. Welcome in. Please do not swear, Joe. And here we are. Manchester to Stafford via Stoke and Macclesfield with a cross-country Voyagers and Northern 323. 3 nights set in 2021. Modern day. Right, coming into East Midlands Parkway. Oh, hello. That'd be cool, Lee. Hello, boy. How are you? I'm all good. Getting probably to the end of the platform here. And then get off here for the airport. Well, probably a bus to the airport. Hello, East Killer. Welcome in. You'd have it as a modern route with the option of a 2019 timetable. Yeah, fair enough. Nice and steady on this train. See, the brakes on this train are they're not the best. Nice and steady. Here we are. And we are, yeah, about 2 minutes late still. It's a coal power plant. Power. I don't think this one's been demolished yet though, which is good. A lot of them have sadly been demolished. Doing fine, just on break from catering, nice. Right, let's get the door shut. They're playing the heck out of the HST Valenta back from AP, fair enough. Haven't picked it up yet. I don't really play many sort of not many backdated scenarios where you would see the Valenta HST or need to have it. I might pick it up at some point though. You live on the GEML, nice. You love the Norwich-Liverpool street line, although very biased. It's quite popular, a lot of people want that, a lot of people. So you never know. And it's Long Eaton next, which definitely has a short platform. A mod for East Midlands Railway. Well, Creators Club, you can get some East Midlands Railway liveries on there. Oh yeah, maybe some sort of, well, if you're on PT, there's probably a mod for EMR. You passed it a couple of times recently via road. You're local too, nice. Cool. 110 for us. Getting a power shortage. Cool. So there's a lot of routes look too modern for backdated scenarios to be authentic without using your imagination. Yeah, that's true. Because there isn't really many backdated routes, is there, for Train Sim Classic? Well, not many sort of big routes backdated, like East Coast Mainline, West Coast Mainline. Apart from, say, Overshap, I know that's backdated on TSC. The Flirt would be a great addition. East Anglia seems untouched on TSW. Long Eaton's not too far away. It's basically just round the corner. And it's got a short platform as well. I don't know, how would the short platform work on this HST? Because it's slam door. Does it have some sort of SDO? To sort of stop those doors? Because they still have locks on them, don't they? Has it got some sort of system to stop them from being able to be opened? Kick me in the garden, now it's warm out there. I don't blame you, Mick, it's lovely out there. Hey, cheers, Para. Awesome. That's for the 387, I think. That one. That's true, Matt. No, that was Sam's pack. I think Sam had a lot of influence on that pack. Kernel Failure. That's a long time ago now, isn't it? When Kernel Failure was in the Dovetail Games team. Come quick though. And Long Eaton's literally just round here, hence the reason why we're going pretty slow. So we set before Greater Anglia took over. And this is Long Eaton. Like, it's weird to think that in literally a month's time, in a month's time today, it'll be 5 years since they announced TSW2. Which was sort of one of the main sort of ones. Bakerloo, Colnarken, Sandpatsgrade. I think it's really sort of got kicked off there. But this is Long Eaton. Again, a pretty small platform. I think it's to the end. Trying to roll it down as best I can. Yeah, we'll make it down to the end, alright. This is Long Eaton. Oh, there would be stop markers here. Is it short platform? Yeah, it is, yeah, short platform. Here we are, they. I just smell this stuff. Do you think they should add the class 222 and 170? Well, the 222 definitely, that'd be cool. Yeah, that is pretty weird, Flying Scotsman. I mean, TSW as a whole isn't really a new game anymore. Obviously not as old as TSC, but yeah. Right, door shut, 4 minutes late. Derby next. Yeah, I think that's when the game picked up a lot of players. So obviously, sort of lockdown, COVID, sort of TSW2. I think that was one of sort of the most popular ones. All right, let's go. And then it became free, didn't it? I think TSW2 became free on Epic Games in 2021 as well for like a month. Which then brought in a lot of new players. You often accidentally overshoot here to give more doors over the platform. Fair enough, Matt. That makes sense. Now, a lot quieter in the cabin, hasn't been fixed. Now we're off. Cool. There's also then you had like I think that was Railfan TV, which Railfan TV is like the official Dovetail Games streams. I think at one point it was like every weekday. I think that was during COVID though. Or near enough every week, you know, 3 or 5 days a week. Rush Hour, that was just amazing. Cool. It's quite sort of cool. Well, not cool. But it's like, yeah, because now it's been sort of 5, 6, 7 years. That's to see sort of how the Dovetail Games team has changed. Like originally when I started watching, it was Dimitri and Matt, and then you had Colonel Failure, Dovetail Games Sam, Matt, and then Nat, and then JD and Alex came along. Yeah, it's grown quite a bit. Oh, but I didn't catch the speed limit along this bit. Oh, hang on, that's good. There's a speed board there, 100. Now you've got, Harry as well, Cat, and Adam. Yeah, you had Adam as well. Dovetail Games Adam, who would be on the Railfan TV streams. And from that period, well, that's a good question for the chat. When did everyone start playing TSW, and what made you get TSW? Like, were you just interested in trains and you came across it, or maybe you got it for free, or from Epic Games and you've sort of hooked to it? How did everyone get into TSW, and when did you get TSW? Really missed the game. 100 miles an hour, I think you said it was. Nice, Aaron. Lovely, Matt. Well, welcome anyway. Welcome anyway. Brilliant to see new people getting into TSW. Well, I think it's at 115 on that board there. So we get a bit of speed on us. That's why I mean to start playing TSW. That's good to hear, I suppose. You got TSW 1 in 2020. Nice, Sinister. Are you enjoying it? Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. To sort of still be on it. Oh, look at that. Nice. Your first train sim was Southern Belle on Commodore 64. Lovely, Mr. Chippy. You gave me a Steam code, won that one by typing fast. I remember the first time I ever played TSW was the 24th of July 2018. That's when it first released the console. I think it was the 24th of July. So I remember I was in year 10 at the time. And the last day of school, that's when TSW released, annoyingly. Yeah, the last day of that year, of year 10, it released. And time has shot past since then. You started playing the first TSW in early 2020 because you missed playing TSC and you was given TSW for Christmas. Awesome. Nice, Noah. Similar time to me then. I remember getting Train Sim 2014 and Train Sim 2015, the disc version, for Christmas 2014. First was TSW2. You saw a playthrough of your brother messing around on TSW 2020. Nice. Right, coming up to Spondon, and the speed does drop quite a bit soon, so I'm going to slow down. Awesome, Zenister. That's brilliant. is a fantastic game. And for consoles, there isn't really anything which compares to TSW at the moment. I mean, you've got Subway Sim 2, that's now out on console, that's pretty good. That's half decent. Got it from Xbox Series S, and your first route is GWE, and you love it. Now when they add the Midland Mainline, which you like, you love it, awesome. You just love trains, that's why you brought TSW, fair enough. You gotta love trains, they're cool. You want Great Eastern Mainline on Train Sim World so bad, please Dovetail, make it happen. Maybe at some point, Aaron. You think TSW 5 is the first train sim you've played, but a lot of stuff like Mud Runner and Snow Runner. Yeah, never played Mud Runner, played Snow Runner quite a bit though. We'd think that's 5 years old now. Like what? You got was 2006 Rail Sim when you was about 6 years old. Actually, yeah, I did. I had. I can't remember when I got it. It might have been. That might have been before 2014. But I had Trains 2006. Yeah, Trains 2006. But I didn't get it in 2006. So. Yeah, that was the IET, wasn't it? Which you got for the East Coast Mainline South with the 365. Yeah, that was the first ever route I played on my own version of Train Sim. The 365 from Peterborough down to, or somewhere down to King's Cross. Now I think it was Welwyn Garden City. And then you also got, what else did you get on Train Sim 2015? You got the North East Corridor up to New Haven. And you got Munich to Parchenkirchen. Basically, you've got the route south out of Munich. Yeah, that was TS 2015. And then TS 2014, I think that gave you southeastern high speed. And the others, don't know. Platform 5. Young used to be a train guard on C2C, awesome. Fair enough, Sinister. Bringing back memories now, Noah. Yeah, I drove that quite a lot when my PC could handle it. Oh yeah, this is Derby. So that is a run from Nottingham all the way down to Leicester. And now as we've just done Leicester up to Derby. That was really good fun. And thanks to everybody for coming in. All very much appreciated. I mean, we had 60 odd people in for the whole entire stream. I mean, that is fantastic. So thanks very much for coming in, everybody. We will be ending here at Derby. Oh, what's that say there? Hang on, what did that say? Oh, welcome to Derby. Yeah, it's been good fun. Oh, I'm not based at any, well, I am based at a station, but I don't work at a station anymore. Somewhere in the southeast. Having high speed still your favourite? That's a windmill. Maybe. Nice and steady as we do have a red light here. Obviously you don't want to go for a red light because that's, well, not good. Oh yes, I can do that, Aaron. Yeah, I can do that. I assume that's West Coast Mainline South scenarios, not West Coast Mainline Overshap. Here we are, right, let's set that to engine only, left side door release, and we'll whack the DRA on, because we got a red light there. Oh, and Noah, and the introduction video. Look at that, was a ship. Well, apart from being a little bit low, actually, we're only a minute late into Derby, so that wasn't too bad in the end. We did catch up. Right, Aaron wants to quickly see the scenarios on the West Coast Mainline South, so I'll quickly have a little look at that. And then, yeah, that'll be it. That's the one, yeah, passing the Kirch and up to New Haven, yeah. Cool. But yeah, TS 2014, that had South Eastern High Speed and, can't remember, maybe Sherman Hill? Or was that TS 2013, that was Brighton Mainline and I think Sherman Hill. And something else. And then running a red, yeah, don't do that. Red lights are scary. Right, to the trains. So Aaron wants to see the West Coast Mainline South scenarios, so I can quickly do that. It's down here somewhere, West Coast Mainline South. These are the scenarios, Aaron. So these are the, I think, where are the default ones? These are the default ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, all of the others are extras. But yeah, that is going to be everybody. Different music from past TSW and TSC games. Bring back the TS 2015 music. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. That was the Midland Mainline by Skyhook Games. Very good route. Obviously it had a bit of a bumpy start, but it's now a very decent route with lots to do on it as well. But yeah, links can be found all the usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store. Also got our affiliate link for the lovely UK Departure Board, and there's also, we've now got a 5% off coupon, which 5% is quite a bit for these things. But yeah, apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye guys. Oh, and actually I probably won't see you for a little while. It'll probably be at least a week or so, as I am going off to Spain. So yeah, see you all at some point. See ya.